Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about the basic concepts of safety. So what is safety engineering? So we can see n number of symbols given over here. These are the various symbols which we come across in our day-to-day life, that is related to the fire extinguishers or the kits what we use when we work. We have the first aid kit or the things which we use for safety. So safety is very important while performing a task. Introduction to concept of safety and its policies. Here we have the four main classifications under which the basics of safety is defined. One is the definition for safety engineering. Next is the pillars of safety engineering management. Then the safety policies in India and the safety standards used in the safety policies. Here is the definition of safety engineering. Safety engineering is the process of designing the workplace environment to prevent the accidents. The engineering safety concepts will provide us a detailed approaches and modes. Accident reduction is done by using the risk management process to identify and design out the hazards before it happens. What if a comprehensive engineering safety approach is not taken? Workplaces and factories which may use machineries, chemicals and other potentially hazardous elements are always the possible sites for accidents which causes injury or even death. The multidisciplinary nature of safety engineering means that a very broad array of professionals are actively involved in accident prevention or in the safety engineering. And also the accidents can and do happen. If it doesn't happen, there is no issues. So if it might happen, we have to have the precautionary measures to avoid the accidents. So a safety engineering plays a vital role in this aspect. Here are the advantages of implementing the safety engineering concepts. It provides the structure for both safety and industrial design engineers, where they develop intrinsically safe equipments, systems, process and facilities. It also ensures a safe operational concept that will carry over into the capabilities for the facilities to handle the industrial and non-industrial incidents and minimize the cost effect. Engineered safety also includes fail-safe process equipment, fault-tolerant equipments and fire safety features. It is also enclosed with the hazardous systems which prevents the exposure to both the workers and also the environment. And here are also the other advantages which is implemented in the safety engineering concepts. This is the equipment safety, audit and inspection procedures, mainly in the selection of safer tools, safety review of new equipments, employee maintenance training and safe design of the flow of materials. People through a facility and risk analysis for both possible man-made and natural incidences. Safety evaluation of the incoming utilities includes the ensuring of the backup supplies for the processes where the critical system for both the power and water. The electrical systems are evaluated to prevent the additional facility expansions or equipments from creating the stress to the electrical distribution systems. And then we have the safety culture. The safety culture comprises of the knowledge, shared attitudes, individual behavior, group behavior, values, beliefs and perceptions. First one is the knowledge. So the employees should have an adequate knowledge about the rules and procedures of safety, the hazards and risk, and what are the safe working methods. For example, workers knowing how to use the personal protective equipment correctly is the basic knowledge for an worker. The second one is the shared attitudes. All employees must have a common positive attitude towards the safety, which means everyone believes that safety is everyone's responsibility. Third one is the individual behavior. So, every employee must behave safely while performing the task. For example, if a worker is wearing a safety helmet, the following procedures has to be properly followed. And then the group behavior. Team should work together to maintain the safe working environment, which means the co-workers reminding each other to wear the safety gear. Next comes the values. The organization and employees should consider the safety as a core value. For example, completing the work safely rather than completing it quickly. And then we have the beliefs and perceptions. Employees should believe that management is genuinely committed to safety. For example, workers believe that reporting the hazards will improve the safety and will not lead to punishments. And here are the pillars of safety management concepts. First one is the safety policy and safety culture. Then we have the safety risk management, safety assurance and safety promotion. Under the safety policy and safety culture, we have some requirements and policies. Requirements are that the customers, and we have some objectives for the policies, and some laws are framed for the safety policies. And the policies will be by the top management, regulator approvals and properly communicated to the employees. Therefore, we have a positive safety culture. Moving on to the safety risk management, a system analysis for hazard identification is done. Risk analysis is done in likelihood and also the severity, and then we have the risk assessment where we have some acceptance criteria. Therefore, the risk can be controlled or mitigated. And then the safety assurance. The activities performed here are the safety performance monitoring and its management, management of change, continuous improvement of safety management systems. Under this, we have the three categories: safety surveys, safety monitoring and safety records. The last one is the safety promotion. Here we have the safety training and how far it is communicated to the employees. Regarding the safety training, it also have some assessments. It is validated. We too have the initial training and the recurrent training. And in the safety communications, it is conveyed as an information, and it is also explained why safety is important and also ensures whether all the workers are following the safety procedures.